Okay, changing the language that you use can shift your perspective in very powerful ways. And here's what I mean by that. Sometimes words have a particular meaning to us based on whatever it is that we've been through. And for each person, it's going to mean something different. Now, in a season of transition and approaching something new, there's the experiences that we've been through behind us and the experiences we've yet to go through yet. So I seeking advice online and in other sources, I've a lot of times heard the phrase, let go. Let go of what it is that you've been holding on to. Let go of your past. Letting go. Letting go is the key to success or whatever it is. And whereas this phrase just kept repeating in my life, it didn't have that much of an effect on me. And it actually kind of continued to be this question in my mind, like, why is everybody talking about letting go like it's something that I'm just gonna physically, okay, I let go of this and it's gone. Like, not all the times things in our life, when we have emotional ties to them, or if they're heavier set things that we've been traveling with for so long, it's not always as simple as letting go. But to some people I saw at work, and they were like, yeah, that's the advice they were given, that obviously it worked for them, it's gonna work for somebody else. But if it don't, there's other options. And here's the way that what came to me, I want to share with y'all, is looking at it as moving on, not letting go. We're just moving on. And here's why I like moving on better. Because when I'm saying to myself, okay, I'm moving on from this period of my life, or I'm moving on from this thing, or I'm moving on from this relationship, whatever it is you're traveling to and from, moving on keeps the experience as a part of what's been my reality up until this point. All of my experiences that I've been through up until this point in my life create the reality that I experience today. I have the knowledge and the wisdom, the experiences from what I've been through. And that's added value to me. Whether or not it was painful, there was still lessons learned, there was still experience gained is a gain in full effect. And so when I'm moving on, I'm not releasing those things, because when I think about letting go of something, yeah, people may want to let go of the bad, but along with that, there's two sides to everything. There's good and the bad. So if you're letting go of the bad, you're also letting go of any blessings or any good that could have come from that. And it's not to say, not wanting to keep us in bondage, but there's no reason to hold on to something bad just because you think that there's something good with it. Like, we all have our decision makings and our rational choices, whatever it is. That's different conversation. But what I'm getting at is letting go of something. I wouldn't want to let go of an experience that shaped who I am today, because without that experience, I wouldn't be who I am today. So there's value in everything that we're going through. Today, yesterday, tomorrow, it's all going to be a lesson and experience gained. It's going to be a lesson if we let it be. We can always have the choice to choose to learn from something, to grow from it, to be progressive minded in moving ourselves along this journey in life. Like I've said before, we're going through it anyways. Might as well make it worth our while. Make it worth something. Have life work for us, not in the sense of being the receiver of all things, but we do have things that happen to us, and we do have a perspective that we can apply, which just changes. It's like adding a different lens on something where you're able to absorb the value from it, to take what's good, leave what's bad, move on. Like, it's the separation of the experiences that we gain and the experiences that hurt us. So yes, I went through this experience and it was very painful. However, but it gave me this. It gave me this sense of an aspect of myself that I really love and care about. And sometimes when we get into the future, we don't even know how these things that we're going through right now is going to serve us in the future. But they will, because if when we get there, they will by giving ourselves the opportunity to take that blessing in it. Like, I truly believe that there's a blessing in everything. Everything's a blessing. Like, every minute, moment, breath, touch, taste, every sense of this world is a blessing, because life is a gift. It truly is at the end of the day. And the things that we go through don't have to be just wasted time. When we're letting go of something, it's not because it was all bad. Like, yes, we can make a better choice, and like, shouts out to y'all if you're, shouts out to you if you're, I'm laughing at myself. I don't even know where my language floats off to, but if you're making a good choice for yourself, shouts out to you, because you know best for you. Like, you're doing it, you're winning, you're making a move that's going to benefit you. And I know this because nobody considers letting go of something that was good for them. Like, you don't want to let go of something that's feeding you, because you become, it's a source of growth for you, and we're naturally inclined to things that make us grow. And that's why, sometimes when we linger too long in a space where we need to move on or we need to let go, we kind of begin to feel more dead to ourselves or dead to a situation. It becomes, there's less life there because it's not feeding us like we deserve and like we desire. So moving on is an incredible step. And so we can reward ourselves for that, for being progressive people and getting out there and getting ourselves to something new and greater. It really is a time to celebrate. Like, all thing is a time to celebrate. But that's besides the point. Letting go is just as well the same meaning for some people as moving on. But to me, there's just this key difference that makes it the perspective of using the experiences we've been through to benefit us rather than to hinder us. And when we allow our perspective to see that they're benefiting us, it can become seen as a gift, or it can become a positive aspect of ourselves rather than something that continues to weigh on us. Because regardless of whether we want to or not, we are carrying the experiences that we've had throughout our life. You can't unknow something that you know. You can't unsee something that you've seen. You can't take out a piece of your life, and as much as we might try to numb ourselves from it or pretend like it didn't happen or wish that it didn't happen, there's no possible way to take that out of our experience because we've been through it. So accepting it for what it is, and then shaping our perspective, because we can't shape things that happen to us, but we can shape our perspective on it in a way that benefits us, because we're carrying it anyways. Might as well turn it into something good. And that's where I think we can use the things we go through as reasons to get through what we're going through today, because we're able to get through what we get to, and it becomes a reason to be empowered by giving ourselves the empowerment to continue going forward, to continue moving on. And so this is just something that came to me because the whole letting go phrase wasn't working for me. I prefer moving on because, yes, I think I've explained it. I get passionate and so deep into these conversation topics, so I just have a lot to say, and I don't know if that was something different for you. It was for me, so I've enjoyed just putting it out there, and I'm geeking out over life because life is truly a gift, and it's so exciting at times when we acknowledge these things, when we acknowledge the positive. It's like, wow, I truly am given this moment, and I'm just having a good time with it. So, cheers to that, and keep it moving. Stay up, y'all. Bye.